Yo guys, what's up? It's Alex from GMGStudio. Today we will show you something really important. Tests. But first, we need to fix the package. We need to make an assembly definition in the runtime folder. Name it whatever you want. I like names I recognize. Sorry guys, I forgot it last video. If your project doesn't find the package, remove it from the package manager and re-add it. But now let's continue with the tests. First, open the test runner. You can find it under General. I will drag it on the left hand side because I like it there. Now create a new folder and name it Tests. In this folder we will create a test assembly folder and name it Editor. In this folder we can find another definition. I rename it to clarify that it is ours and for tests. Now change it from any platform to editor only and press apply. Next, we will create a new C# test script and name it High-Score Service Tests. We made it, but the test runner doesn't show any tests. Guys, this took me so long to figure out. We have to open the package folder in the Finder and edit the manifest.json. We need to tell it that we want to test our package and add testables. Just write the packages you want to test in the brackets, and you are done. Now we can see the tests in the test runner. If you want to run tests, just double click them. And now we have to add a reference to the assembly in our runtime script. Don't forget to click apply and the setup is done. It's time to write some tests. Open the script we just created. Now let's delete the things we don't need. I prefer writing my method names in tests with underscores because no normal person can read camel case in tests. Now we need to access our high-score service. And in the first test, we will just assert if the initial high score is 0. I've pasted you the syntax from the Unity docs. We will start with the expected int and then the real int. Because we're testing something with player prefs, we need a setup method to clean the player prefs before every test. We will just call playerprefs.deleteAll. Let's see if it works. Just double click to run the test and it failed. Maybe some of you noticed it already. We need to write setup over the setup method. And now we will run the tests again. Success! Let's write some more tests. First, Let's test if the high score is really updating. You can watch me code in the background. The tests are really easy. We will test if the method returns what we expected. The next test will test the behavior if the high score is lower. I prefer to do the setup in the test directly, so we know everything that happens. The high score shouldn't update. It's lower. Now the same thing with equal. You didn't achieve a new high score if your score is equal, so we expect the variable to be false. We also want to check if our setup worked correctly, because if not, we know it immediately. And this is it. Now let's run the tests, and it worked fine. I always change my code or the test code to let them fail to see if everything works fine. This is a pretty good advice. I've seen so many tests that are always green. Guys, I hope the video was helpful. Tests are really important, especially if you want to become more professional or your games will become bigger. It's so annoying if you change something and another thing breaks. Guys, see you in the next video.
Like the video if you liked the video, dislike the video if you disliked the video, subscribe if you want to be notified on our future content. We are also on Instagram and Facebook. Feel free to follow us there as well. And have a great day. Start creating, stop consuming.